all back next with more feel-good tunes on the way for you.
With over 500 places to eat, 48 miles of coastline and a 6,000-year history, Jersey's the perfect place to turn deadlines into downtime. Book your EasyJet flights from £27 one way. EasyJet. Get out there. Selected flights June 25 to May 26. Limited availability. T's and C's apply.
The King has ordered by royal decree that all windows, doors and conservatories across the land shall be installed by Castle Windows Newbury. For a small sum, you shall receive energy-efficient, secure, beautiful triple-glazed windows, noble doors and warm roof extensions. Buy now, pay next year. CastleWindowsNewbury.co.uk.
For windows, doors, conservatories, it's Castle Windows Newbury.
Your home is your castle.
Life's full of distractions. Just ask your mate Elijah, who's been busy with coursework and revision lately. Think it's time for a Coca-Cola. So drop them a DM.
Are you up for a spontaneous trip? How fast can you pack a bag? We can share a Coke. I've got a can with your name on it.
Yapping for hours with Coke feels like 5 minutes. Who will you share a Coke with? Visit coke.co.uk/share a Coke to customise your can today. Registration required. Ends on the 29th of August. Terms and conditions apply.
Why am I leaving a gift in my will to Cancer Research UK? When my wife Sue was diagnosed with cancer, she was given 6 months to live. But thanks to radiotherapy, we had 10 more years together and she saw our daughter get married. We now know her cancer is hereditary. So I need to do everything I can to help my family, even when I'm not here.
Gifts in Wills fund a third of our work helping us develop life-changing cancer research.
Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, and together we have got our best-selling and most rebought skincare. Well, actually, not just rebought skincare, rebought products.
Products across our entire website.
Yeah.
It's the most popular skincare that we bring you, and we've got brilliant time-limited offers. In fact, some of the offers are only for the duration of the show. So if you've had MIE, My Instant Effects Skincare before, now is the time to buy. Straight away on the screen, you are seeing the hero product, the night cream, but alongside that, you've got the vitamin C serum. Now, if you want to shop for that, 189599 is the item number. It should be £97. It's down to £45.99, and with PayPal Pay in 3, it's just £16.98.
And that's for
on your
both.
First of 3 payments. Yeah,
That's for both. The night on its own is normally £49.50, so you've got an incredible saving only until the end of the show, and it goes alongside. Well, it goes with the hero product, the very first product Richard brought out, and Richard's with us this evening as well, which really addresses all your issues whilst you're sleeping. And when you see the befores and afters, when you see the results, absolutely incredible. And these are actually from a real customer, a customer that bought from us, phoned into a show one day, spoke to Richard and decided to try the AM and PM.
Yeah, she was using both the AM and PM creams, and look at the results that Laura got. It dramatically changed Laura's skin. She had lots of different issues, but it's not just about skin issues, it's also about anti-aging.
Well, she couldn't believe that she had psoriasis, and really, obviously, you can see the redness around her eyes. She couldn't believe the results on that. But then when she got to week 4, she was like, actually, look at my lines and wrinkles.
Yeah, all the other bonuses that came alongside by using this cream. Take a look. It doesn't matter what age you are, what ethnicity you are, what sex you are. It's for everybody, these creams.
It's all about luminosity. It's all about hydration. It's all about giving you that radiance back. You can see in that before and after, she's a stunning lady, but her skin just looks so much brighter. She looks so much younger. And you can see virtually the softness of the skin as well, and really sort of the definition in her face.
This this price only available for the duration of the show. So you're getting the night cream, but you're also getting the vitamin C serum. This is perfect for this time of year. It's lightweight, it doesn't weigh your skin down, so you want to wear it in the daytime to get this luminosity to the skin.
I think this is the second time that we've had this bundle together, which is incredible. When we first launched it, it was nowhere else in the world, an exclusive bundle with us here on Shop on TV. And when you see the difference that with this brightening serum, you really do see that it illuminates, it smooths, it protects. It also targets uneven skin tone and texture. It's absolutely incredible when you see all of the problems that it addresses.
Yeah, really powerful antioxidants in there, helping with dullness, inflammation, redness, aging of the skin, firming the skin, smoothing the skin, and you're getting both for $45.99.
And that serum is beautifully light on the skin as well, so going into the summer, or perhaps you're like me going through that time of life where sometimes creams are a little bit heavy, that is ideal as a sort of a summer serum. So 189599 is your item number, but do not miss out on that because it is a time limited offer. You can see the price on your screen, normally £97 for those individually. You've got an incredible saving, but only up until the end of the show. So pop that in your basket and check that basket through. And honestly, it's all about MIE Instant Effects, all clinically proven by independent clinical labs. So what we show you is absolutely true, and those results could be yours. But we've got a brand new product to us next, because we haven't had the joy of doing this product before, because every time I think it's gone to air, it's sold out. And when we've done a show, it hasn't been available. But it's another special offer for a time-limited time.
Just for the show, yeah, $29.99 is our price for the show. Should be almost £50. 568258 is your item number here. This is all about evening out that skin, taking that roughness away. Take a look at this before and after, and look around the eye area, but also look at the texture to the skin.
It gives you this sort of flawless look, doesn't it? It supports cell rejuvenation, and what you'll find is it targets discoloration, it evens skin tone, it smooths and firms.
Look under the eye there.
Super anti-aging, but again, look at the smoothness, the flawlessness of the skin.
That's quite a word.
It's quite a word, isn't it, that?
568258 is the item number, down to $29.99.
And it's in stock.
It's all about those antioxidants once again, helping with dullness, inflammation, reducing redness and the aging of the skin, and that firming to the skin tone at $29.99 for the duration of the show. 568258.
And again, you'll see instant results with this, but after 4 weeks, that's when you really truly see the real benefits. But you will see that instant sort of luminosity. It's been an absolute favourite, and so excited that we have got it back in stock, because every time we've done a show, it's not been available.
Yeah, we're going to do a quick preview of a few of the hero products for you. Then we'll meet Richard, the founder, when it comes to MIE Instant Effects. Another favourite is the neck and chest serum. Now, this is specifically designed for that neck and chest area. This is a brilliant price at $23.99. 003109 is the item number. Everything available easily on the website, shopontv.co.uk.
And when you see the results to this, you're $23.99. My word, when you see, this is a split screen that you're going to see here, and you see the before on one side, the after on the other. Look how tough the skin is, and lots of us forget to look after our necks. We've sunbathed all our lives and it's gone tough and rough. You can see the very deep lines as well. On the after, look how it not only is the skin looking so much softer, can you see the white lines on that neck? That's actually those very deep sort of creases
that have been
ironed out. They've been lifted out. Honestly, this is an amazing product. We did a live demonstration in the show, and when we saw the actual result, even though we know this works, the before and after live.
Well, we've got that picture from the live show. This is Helen, a friend of ours who's a model with us here at Shop on TV. Look at the difference in a matter of moments. Now, as always, we say individual results will vary, but look at that. What a difference.
You can see it's lifting, it's firming. That result is amazing, allowing you to wear those summer outfits, get that beautiful necklace on. Perhaps you've been hiding your neck all winter and you're dreading really going on your holidays because that neck area you don't want to get. Honestly, for $23.99, if you just got that result once, but actually you've got the whole tube there to use time and time and time again. 003109, an absolute winning product that you mustn't miss out on. So grab that whilst the stock is available. But another, well, incredible incredible deal and is already busy is this. And this is always an absolute favourite. And I know you are going to go crazy for this because you found it already. So first of all, you've got two products.
Yeah, you've got the lip plumper in there. So if you want those fuller, more luscious looking lips without anything invasive, we've got the answer for you. This is Helen once again.
That was a live demonstration that we had in the show, but we've also got other befores and afters because honestly, in 2 minutes, you can really see incredible results. 20% fuller in just 2 minutes. And that is the lip on its own. As soon as you apply this, there's no sting. It doesn't leave the lips sort of sticky. It hydrates and volumizes those. You can see on that split screen the difference it makes in just those 2 minutes.
The definition to the lips, the Cupid's bow, the glow to the lips, non-invasive and no sting. That's what's so important.
And also eliminates those lines and wrinkles. So when you put lipstick on, it doesn't seep into those fine lines. But that is only half of the deal. So lips and eyes, this is really your treatment for the summer, isn't it? When you're going out onto the beach and things, when you're going out in the summer, lip and eyes are the things everybody sees. The Instant Eye was actually designed originally for a huge superstar to look fantastic instantly for photographs after travelling and things. You can see in these befores and afters, the under eye area in the after is so improved in every region.
That's the point.
Whether it's redness, whether it's lines, whether it's wrinkles.
It could be the dark lines, the puffiness, and you can see the darkness there. It doesn't matter what age you are, what ethnicity you are. MIE Skincare is for everybody. 871064 gets you the lip plumping serum and the eye lift serum.
And it's busy already. I know it's always a true favourite. You can see £63 normally, £34 is your deal tonight. Now do check out everything on the website because of course if you are shopping over My Instant Effects, you can actually get your delivery all in one. So you're only getting that one cost. So what you must do is shop really smartly whilst we have the stock available. So please do not miss out on anything that we've got on the show tonight, especially our time limited deals, because we have 2 items that will go back up in price at the end of the show. So you've only got the show for these deals. But super excited because we're not on our own this evening.
The main man is here.
The man himself. How are you, my lovely?
Recovering.
Bless you. You're looking very well.
It's great to have you here with us, Richard. And when it comes to the beauty industry, you've been around for a couple of years.
Well, yeah, I always used to say over 20s. Now more like over 30.
Bless you.
What do you say to women? Because you have worked with so many different brands in the past that everybody at home will recognise.
Yeah, well, I've never met any woman in the UK who hasn't used a product I've been involved with ever.
And that's because you've worked for so many big companies on the high street, as well as
big and small,
as well as big designer companies as well.
Yeah, major global brands I work with. So we would be involved in developing products or brands or ranges for many different
And what
people.
made you go out on your own? Why did you want to do something by yourself?
Well, I found that with brands and founders for their own brands, they spend most of their money on advertising, on celebrity endorsement, on influencers. Influencers, you think, are just influencing out of the goodness of their heart. They're paid an absolute fortune. So they spend all their money on that. And then when it comes to what I call the goo, the product on the inside, they rely on telling you about their ingredients. So they will say, contains cyanate. Cyanate is clinically proven to reduce your wrinkles 52% in 6 weeks. It doesn't say the product will reduce it. It says an ingredient.
So not saying how much ingredients is there, whether that's going to do it, but that actual ingredients at the right strength could do it.
To do it, yeah. It's what's called copy claims.
Right.
So then it'll say contains vitamin C grown on the Sicilian coast, warmed by Mediterranean air, fed by volcanic waters, rich in proteins, and vitamin C is proven to brighten your skin. At no stage do they say the product will brighten your skin. So what I wanted to do was create a range that would give you real and visible results. We're not masking, we're changing the skin. I wanted it to be easy to shop. So very often you look at products and you think, is this right for my age, ethnicity, my skin type? So it's right for everyone. and I wanted it to be clinically proven independently.
Now, at the minute, we're just seeing a before and after from your vitamin C serum. This result is after 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, this is, you know, normally we go to what's called panel, because we talk about this all the time. With this particular product, I was so confident we cut out that stage. We went straight to clinicals.
Straight to trial.
It's fairly insane what this does. So this is just 10 minutes. So everyone wants smoother skin. Everyone wants brighter skin. Brighter skin is associated with more youthful skin. And we can do this within 10 minutes. These photos are just 10 minutes.
Brilliant.
So we are brightening the skin, we are firming the skin, we are plumping the skin. So if you look at the skin closely,
wow.
I mean, look at this.
Gosh, it looks so much brighter and healthier and more youthful looking.
You can apply makeup within 2 minutes, totally absorbs. It can go around the eyes as well, has great effects around the eyes. So what we call skin relief, you know, that, not wrinkles, but that sort of, you know, if you throw a pebble in a pond, you get those ripples.
Yeah, the ripples.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So it's what we call skin relief. So as we plump and smooth the skin, we take away all of that. So you've got smoother skin, you've got more hydrated skin, you've got brighter skin. But we don't just say that. We actually tell you by how much and how long. So with these products, all of them, they give you real and visible results quickly. But more importantly, they give you a cumulative build, which means tomorrow you get a good result. The day after, you get a better result.
It gets better
the day
and better.
after that, you get a better result.
But you do see things instantly, like we've seen in those befores and afters. All clinically proven, all our claims, they've all been proven. They're all proven claims. And you really do see some great results. But I will say, shop really smartly for this, because it is only until the end of the show. So we've got as well some details which we're going to look at about luminosity.
don't look at the
price, Richard. Don't look at the price. Look at these numbers.
Let's look at these
Look
instead.
away from the price, Richard. Look at these other numbers.
Luminosity. Luminosity is brightness of skin. So 6%, you think, oh, 6%, that's not a lot. If you'd have laser treatment, which costs several £100s, you have several courses of treatment, primarily it damages your skin, like microneedling, encourages your skin to replace itself, so ultimately you end up with brighter skin. The best expected result from the total course of laser is 7 to 9%. Our average is 6% in 10 minutes.
Gosh.
10
and
minutes.
Completely non-invasive.
Completely non-invasive.
That's incredible.
Very, very lightweight. Really good for the summer if you have those hot flushes. Sometimes the creams can be a little heavy.
Too heavy.
And as a lady, sometimes in life, you have a time when you are often hot, so you'd rather have a serum than a cream.
Yeah, and it sits on the skin wonderfully. If you feel like wearing makeup after it, and by the way, you probably won't, but if you are going to wear makeup afterwards, 2 minutes, that's it, totally absorbed.
I think with all your skincare, that's exactly what's so great. You can have those non-makeup days and feel amazing, but great to go under makeup too.
And if you just go back one slide, just for 2 seconds, Leslie, if you can, then 4 weeks you got an average of 9%, 6 weeks you got an average of 11%.
Wow.
Now, that number in the middle, the highest, so we tell you the lowest and the highest. I don't know any brand in the world which tells you their lowest figures. Our lowest figures are amazing. 17% has never been measured before.
Gosh.
Wow.
The highest comes from our 70-year-olds, the lowest comes from our 20-year-olds. We always refer to the average. So yes, results vary, but the good news is the worse condition your skin is in, the more dramatic the changes are going to be.
It's never too late to start. It's an absolutely amazing bundle. We've got 2 really great deals that are time limited, and we're busy on both of them. We are going to talk you through the PM, but I think we've got a little bit of a stock update already.
Yeah, we've got the regeneration serum back in stock, remember. We've never done a show with this. It's on a show offer with the price going up at 3 a.m, but 10% of the stock is already gone, and we haven't even talked you through it. 568258 is the item number, $29.99 the price. Richard, just before we do the PM, can you give us a quick round on this, please?
Regeneration serum, what it does is it gives you glass-like skin. Glass-like skin. So, what it does is it helps form your skin at its very lowest level, and then over a period of time as your skin comes to the surface, when it comes to the surface, you've got glass-like, clear, bright, smooth, plumped, deblemished skin. Now it does that over 4 weeks, but it also gives you very, very quick results as well. And it gives in terms of hydration, in terms of plumpness, in terms of brightness. All of our products will do that, and the antioxidant mix.
And this is what you're talking about when you talk about results, Richard.
Yeah, so if you people, you need to concentrate a little bit now and look. So on the left-hand side, I want to draw your attention not to the eye itself, but the skin around it. On the before, on the left-hand side, I want to talk about the skin relief. It's that gentle rippling.
Yes.
They're not wrinkles, it's just rippling. On the right-hand side,
Super
hardly anything.
smooth, yeah.
So no product, so it's 4 weeks apart, right? But no product has been used on the after skin for a minimum of 24 hours.
Wow.
So that is, if I could even speak, that is her actual skin. And if you look below the eye, right in that bottom right-hand corner, you see a lot of brown blemishing on the before. On the after, a lot more subtle, a lot more pushed back. And then if you look towards the hairline, again, you see those brown blemishes? Again, very much more faded.
Yeah.
No product on that skin for 24 hours before that skin was photographed there. So that's 4 weeks.
That's brilliant.
And that would definitely make you feel like you don't need to put any makeup on. This one we were blown away with.
Again, see the blemishes beneath the eye?
Yeah.
She's a younger lady. All the blemishes beneath the eye, totally gone. Also worked around the eye, and you can come away from the eye and you look at the forehead. Again, the skin relief, that gentle rippling of the skin is virtually smooth.
Oh,
now the PM is jumping in, it's trying to sneak in. We are going to see that in a minute, but please do check your basket through. Remember, the rejuvenation is only for the show, the deal. So the price you've got on your screen, that is only until the end of the show. $29.99 is your deal now, $49.50 is your regular price. And of course, if you're spending over £30, if you put in a basket with the items, you can split the cost with PayPal. But that is back in stock. And we personally have never done a show with it because it's never been available because it's been so popular.
It's very difficult to keep in stock.
It's really busy for this time, Richard. I think these show specials, if you want either of those, get them in your basket straight away.
I've never seen these prices.
No.
No.
So
well, no, I haven't finished the vitamin C.
No, we're still on vitamin C.
Still on vitamin C.
No. I want to do a live demo.
Okay, what do you want? What do you want from me?
Show your hands.
Both hands. Both hands.
So you can see we're not cheating or anything. So if we look at it, I think this hand looks a little brighter than that hand.
Okay.
Do you agree?
Yeah, thereabouts, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to take this hand.
Okay.
Right? And we're going to show you what happens to brightness. When I say it happens really quickly, you think, how quickly is quickly in 10 minutes and this, that. You watch this now. It better work, otherwise I'm going to look rather silly.
We're in trouble, yeah.
There you go.
I think we're okay.
Wow, look at that. Wow.
You want
now you can see
brightness. You want 6% in 10 minutes. That's what happens in 10 seconds.
Look at
that is in seconds, and that is quite incredible. Popping that on your skin and then looking in the mirror and seeing that brightness, that's phenomenal.
And it's not a make-believe hand, look. it is still connected to his arm.
And that's what it's all about, My Instant Effects. So MIE is about instant effects with long-term benefits as well.
I feel
so that is your vitamin C. We're going to move on to the night cream now because it is absolutely flying. I'm just worried about time and stock because this is only available for the show at this price. Wow. So that's your day serum.
Yeah.
Tell us about the PM, the night, because this was one of your very first products.
Yeah, it's So I've been involved in the development of over 2,000 products. I've probably benchmarked 5,000 or 6,000 products.
Gosh.
This is the only product I've ever created which I've used from day one religiously.
And when this was tested, they couldn't believe, and this is a huge testing house.
It's one of the biggest independent clinical testing houses in the world, Princeton in the States. And their quote is, we have never in our history tested any product which scored so high in every criteria.
Gosh, brilliant.
It's one of the biggest testing houses in the world. So what does it do? The question really is, what does it not do? So there is nothing you can comment or measure about your skin that this does not improve. And I just want you to think about that for a minute. There is nothing you can comment or measure about your skin that this does not improve. So the question is really, what does it not do? The only thing I know that it doesn't do is resolve sort of hormonal acne, which is here, tends to be down here. Everything else, yes. So how do you apply it? Freshly cleansed skin, one pump only to the back of your hand. One pump. You will think it's not enough, but it is. It's a very, very active formula, which means there's much less water in it. So you put it on the back of the hand, that warms the product up. Then you take your finger, you dot your finger in, and then you dot it around your face. Then you smooth it in. And that one pump is enough to do your face, over your eyes, even down onto your neck. One pump only. If you put on too much, it's not a problem. It's just wasting your money.
Right.
So just one pump on the back of the hand, dot it around your face. I'm just going to put it on my hand because then I'll show you what happens to skin firmness. And actually, Sean, you could do the skin firmness as well on the other product.
Gosh.
So incredible.
I've just applied it. So we talk about skin firmness. What we don't do with any of our products is say long-lasting moisturization. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Skin appears firmer. What does that mean? What does it mean?
Just loose terms.
They're just loose terms. What we like to do is say your skin is firmer, your wrinkles are reduced, your hydration levels are increased. And we tell you by how much and how long. So on skin firmness with the night cream, for instance, even within 1 hour, on average, 99% firmer. 1 hour. So I can show you what that looks like. So I've just applied it to that hand. In terms of hydration, we've measured it 12 hours later. After 12 hours, I think we'll look at it in a minute.
Yeah,
I think it's something like 176% more hydrated even after 12 hours.
But what are you showing us here, Richard?
What we're going to do is we're just going to show you how much firmer my skin is after applying the product. So this is my one hand that I haven't applied it to. You can see, it's thin and it comes back rather slowly.
Yeah.
This one, I'm digging in. I'm digging in. I'm not. Go on. You
bounces straight back.
You can't actually.
You can't
guess
hold
it.
And that's skin firmness. So we're not tightening. Tightening is bad. Firming is good. You will also have firming on yours.
Again on that. You can feel
so
the
it'll
difference.
spring back quicker.
Yeah.
And we really should look at those befores and afters
the
for
pictures,
the night
my
cream,
word.
because my word, the difference you see on your skin, on your face, is quite incredible. Her skin, she looks so much brighter and younger.
Yeah, brighter skin is associated with more youthful skin. So because we hydrate so intensively, so quickly, that increases the brightness of your skin. So the brighter your skin is, the more youthful you look. That's why a lot of powders on makeup make your skin appear brighter.
Right.
Why not have it for real? This is only 1 hour. This lady is just under 60. On the left-hand side, great skin. On the right-hand side, still great skin, but now brighter, firmer, smoother. If you look at the reflection of the light on the forehead, for instance,
yes,
you've got a much smoother skin, a much smoother surface, reflects more light.
You would quite happily put a bit of lipstick on, a bit of mascara, walk out the door, no foundation needed.
Yeah, that's just 1 hour. Its full result is 8 hours away.
That's not even over the whole night's sleep, which is amazing. And the great thing with your skincare, it is for absolutely all skin types, isn't it?
We have it tested on Asian, Caucasian, Afro-Caribbean, Hispanic, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, male, female, oily, T-zone, dry, combination. So one of our customers put it brilliantly once. She said, if you have skin, this product will work on you. It's as simple as that.
If you have skin.
So we're showing you now, we try and show you different age profiles, different ethnicities. It's a much younger lady. And as you can see, the skin, it's the other way around. This time the before is on the right and the after is on the left. You can see a much brighter skin, a much more energized skin. And again, that's just 1 hour. So it doesn't matter that you're younger, doesn't matter that you're older.
You'll still see it.
You have these differences.
And then our last before and after.
This one's like a mother-daughter moment. Again, she's 57.
It does look like mother and daughter.
Asian skin ages very, very well. On the left-hand side, She does not look 57.
No.
On the right-hand side, it looks like it's her daughter.
She looks amazing.
So you've got brighter skin, smoother skin, plumper skin.
Glow, isn't it?
1 hour. That's only 1 hour. Its full effects are 8 hours away.
Whilst you're sleeping through the night, honestly, the results are incredible.
It works with your skin's metabolism. That's why I use it at night. You use it in the morning, but it's more powerful at night because it works with the skin's metabolism. You'd be wasting your money if you use it in the morning. The vitamin C, perfect. And you can use the vitamin C basically as your day cream.
Yeah.
You don't need that
But
and
it's
the day
much
cream.
lighter. It's not as
much
heavy.
lighter, gives you a matte-like finish.
And everybody absolutely loving this. Remember, it's a time-limited offer only until the end of the show. But let's look at the 10% of the entire stock. And we had a lot of stock of this, and we've started very late tonight as well. Wow, 10% of that stock sold out and gone. But actually, whether it's stock or clock, the deal will finish at the end of the show. You must check your baskets through. But when we look at the clinical studies, because this is a great thing with your range, is everything is proven.
Yeah, and it's measured, so it's not like 8 out of 10 cats prefer. Yeah. You know, 60% of women felt that their skin was smoother. No, we do have that as well. So we've got about 70 statistics we could show you. We'll only show you a few. So hydration increase. Hydration is more important than moisturization. Moisturization, standing in a shower. Hydration, drinking a glass of water.
Right.
Okay.
So hydration is deeper within the skin. If you're hydrated, you're automatically moisturized. 12 hours later, so we don't say long lasting. So the skin was measured at, say, 9 o'clock at night. The product was applied. 9 o'clock the next morning, it was tested again. On average, 117% more hydrated than before you went to sleep the night before.
On average.
On average.
That's
Now,
incredible.
you know, because you get involved in selling mattresses and bedclothes, you lose about half a litre of water at night.
While you sleep.
117%. Again, we show you our lowest figures. Why? Because they're blinking brilliant. And it shows we had 100% success rate. Again, our lowest figures are on our 20-year-olds. Our highest figures are on our 70-year-olds. The more aged your skin is, the worse condition your skin is in, the more dramatic the change will be.
So it's never too late to start.
Never.
You'll still see great results. And remember, clinically proven, tested by independent labs. That's really important, I think.
Absolutely. What you're seeing is absolutely the truth. And it's lovely when you see the average, you see the highest, and you see the lowest. And the lowest, like you say, is still
brilliant.
so incredible. Rather than saying up to 30%.
Very often people use the up to. It
All
could
the
be
other-
one, well, ultimately is one person, right?
Yeah, up to is normally what you see, isn't it? Whereas you see the absolute truth with this range, and you are absolutely loving it. You have got both that fantastic serum, which is very new to the brand, and so excited to have it in the bundle with the PM, which is the absolute hero product.
Yeah, and if we look at firmness, elasticity, let's pull up that one. Because as we firm the skin, we must be smoothing the skin, we must be reducing wrinkles, and we've got statistics for all those things. But elasticity, 1 hour, average 99%. Now we show you the cumulative build, 4 weeks 131, 6 weeks 148%. So that's showing you the build over time. Again, we show you our lowest, we show you our highest. Our worst result in 6 weeks, 97%.
Isn't it?
That,
Such great figures.
I mean, it blows you away, but actually it's getting it home, putting it on your skin, seeing how you feel. It's looking in that mirror in the morning and seeing your skin looking so much improved, because it is all about instant effects with long-term benefits. And I think that's why you love this range so much. We're not patient enough to wait for... I can't wait 6 weeks or 3 months. So I want to see something straight away. And with your range... You do.
You will see it on day one. So with the night cream, for instance, the PM, when you wake up in the morning and look in the mirror, you will see it day one.
Great.
Anyone who knows you will notice within 3 to 4 days. They don't say, Sean, your wrinkles seem to be reduced. Hayley looks so much brighter. They'll just say, you look well.
You look well.
You look well. Have you been on holiday?
And that is the biggest compliment, isn't it? Cole, you look well.
Yeah.
Like, thank
we'll
you
take
very
that
much.
every time, won't we?
Tell them what you've been using, unless you want to keep it a secret. But check it all out on our website. Remember, if you are going for this deal, I'm really sorry to say that it does finish at the end of the show, that price. So do grab it while the stock is available. You've got loads of other items available. You can put them all into your basket and only pay one delivery. So well worth thinking, perhaps ahead as well for gifts, or even stocking up, because everything's got a really good shelf life, hasn't it?
Minimum 3 years. Minimum 3 years. It's the packages, when we do a period after opening, the packages are never actually opened. They're what's called an airless container.
Right.
They are never exposed to the environment. So you've got a 3-year shelf life, and all the products are as fresh as the day where they were made, because they're never exposed to the environment.
Brilliant.
It's filled in the package, sealed, comes to the door.
So well worth stocking up if you've got some favourites, and you are shopping ahead of us, so we know a lot of people have already bought MIE with us. One of our most, well, it's our most rebought range here on Shop on TV. So do make sure you do multi-order whilst we've got the deals, especially on this, because we've never had this before, because you've always sold out. It's not right.
Well, and you've only got a certain amount.
Yeah, we have. We
actually,
are quite
before we
limited.
talk about it, stock-wise, a quarter of the stock already in baskets and checking through. Confirm your order if you've got it in a basket. It's $29.99 for the show. For the duration of the show, we've reduced the price from $49.50.
If the stock lasts.
Yeah.
I think the stock man. Our director, oh my word, is desperate to get this. He's like, I need this. I think he's going to miss out.
He's going to miss out
tonight. You
so
need to order this really smartly.
568-258 is your item number. Tell us all about this, Richard.
So this particular product, what it does is it gives you glass-like skin. Now, it gets a little technical, and Hayley will kick me if I get too technical. So, we'll, like with all of the products, we try and give it a simplistic approach. So what it does, when your skin forms at its base level, it forms it in what's called a homogeneous fashion. What does that mean? If you take, well, let's look at these. We could look at these bricks, right? They're not real bricks, right? But because they're all the same size, you can build a nice wall. Imagine if they were all different sizes. It wouldn't be a nice wall like that.
Right.
As we age, as our skin cells form, they become misshaped.
Right.
So when we get
a
perfectly...
bit like a wall deteriorating. You know, as it's
Exactly.
wears.
Yeah, they do,
And
don't
you
they?
can
Yeah.
see them going all lopsided, and
Exactly.
they're not straight anymore.
It's the same with the skin.
Yeah.
So when you create them at the base level in these nice homogeneous shapes, when that skin comes to the surface, you have glass-like skin.
So nice and
you have the
smooth.
skin that you used to have X years ago.
Right.
So glass-like skin, so blemishes reduced. Skin relief is much firmer. So yes, that takes 4 weeks because it comes from the base level down here. It takes a little while for that skin to come to the surface. The other thing it does, and I've got to remember not to use all the chemical terms, is that you exfoliate.
Yes.
And you exfoliate to get rid of the dead cells. Now, when you were 16, you didn't exfoliate, did you?
No.
Because the dead cells just come off. What this thing does as well is it melts the enzyme that holds your dead cells onto your skin.
Oh, wow.
So it turns your skin. So number one, it turns your skin quicker. Number two, it gets rid of it off the end. So again, that
So
helps
getting
the
rid
brightening.
of that dull skin, that
And if
that
you use
grey
it-
skin.
With the PM,
Okay.
oh my God, the effects of those two together, we're going to go to clinicals to prove. But the effects, I know personally, the effects when you use them together, about 5 times more powerful.
And when we
Wow.
look at the pictures and the difference it makes to your skin.
Now, this is just the rejuvenation serum, and you can see instantly, just like you were saying, that sort of lumpy, bumpy, uneven skin tone.
Yeah, well, it's what we call skin relief. So it's that gentle rippling effect. So it catches your makeup and things like that. And
Yes.
It makes your skin look duller as well.
You look pimply, really, don't you? 'Cause it's
Yeah,
uneven,
yeah.
So on the after photo, I just must stress this. No product has been used on that skin for a minimum of 24 hours. It's a actual skin. All you're seeing is the skin.
So that's the improvement. She's got nothing on her skin at all.
Nothing at all. No product improvement.
Wow. Wow.
So it's smoother. You can see the skin relief coming off. And if you just go back one, Leslie, you can see that the brown blemishes underneath the eye and around the hairline are significantly diminished.
Yeah, they've reduced.
Not gone, but diminished significantly. We go to the next one. Again, with these ones, we like to try and get close in, so that, you know, sometimes
The
you just look
detail.
from a distance away. Again, I want to draw your attention to the blemishes beneath the eye. In this particular case, all gone. And again, the skin relief, if you look above the eye, you can see that skin relief, those little, not pores, but they're just little ripples in the skin.
Because instantly you just look at the under eye area and you don't see the rest. But when you look all around that eye area up to the forehead, it's all improved.
And even when you come down to the cheek, you can see those little lines going in an arc, if you will.
And there's discoloration as well that's diminished completely. Well, I can't see it at all.
Yeah, it's all those brown blemishes gone. But you can see those little lines that are coming down from the eye in a curved fashion on the after, gone. And again, no product on the skin for 24 hours. That's her actual skin.
And it's in stock. It's back in stock. We haven't had a chance to do this product on a show of ours because it always sells out. That's amazing.
The luminosity,
look at her
the
nose.
glow.
The difference in the nose area.
Yeah, believe it or not, this lady's late 30s actually. And you can see the brightness of the skin, the smoothness of the skin. But if you look on the nose and either side of the nose, you can see all those brown blemishes virtually gone. Even that quite intensive one on the left-hand side of her nose,
it's really
greatly diminished.
That is incredible. And that's why we are so busy on this. But again, when we look at the stats, when you look at it's been clinically proven. So when we look at the percentages, this will blow you away as much as the befores and afters.
Right, so elasticity, firmness of skin. So yeah, it takes 4 weeks to give you the glass-like skin for it to come to the surface, but we don't want to just do that, right? We're called MIE Instant Effects, MIE. So 1 hour elasticity, firmness of skin. If you pinch your skin, how fast does it recover? 1 hour, an average of 75%. 4 weeks, 127. Again, we're showing you the cumulative build. 6 weeks, 138. Again, our lowest figures are on our 20-year-olds, our highest figures are on our 70-year-olds. So the older you are, the more dramatic the change will be. And we can show you some more. Again, we have 30, 40, 50 of these things on every one of our products.
Yeah.
We only show you a certain
selection,
few. Hydration. So it doesn't take 12 hours to work. This is 12 hours later.
After application.
So after the first and initial application, so it's measured at, say, 9 o'clock in the night, 9 o'clock in the morning, an average of 130% more hydrated. Our 20-year-olds, our lowest figure was nearly double, 94. Our highest figure on one of our 70-year-olds, 180.
And that's a bit like us having a drink, isn't it, at 9 o'clock at night? And then 12 hours later, are we thirsty? Yes, we are. But your skin is not thirsty.
No, you are more hydrated when you wake up than what you were before you went to bed. Now, if you have hydrated skin, you're automatically brighter, you're automatically plumper, you are automatically smoother. People get confused. Dull skin is hydration, dry skin is a lack of oil.
And also the luminosity is increased.
Luminosity, brightness of skin. So again, 4 weeks, 8%, 6 weeks, 10%, highest 15%. Luminosity. So if you're to have laser treatment, 7 to 9% is the best expected. Not average, the best expected. You get way over that.
Gosh.
In 4 weeks.
And this
6 weeks you
completely non-invasive as well.
It is
just
quite
apply it. If you use it with a PM, in my opinion, because I do little tests, we're going to have it clinically tested, clinically proven. In my opinion, it works 5 times better when you use it in conjunction with a night cream, because the night cream builds up your skin's energy, ATP levels. So we increase your skin energy itself. And when you increase the skin energy and combine it with this, it's about 5 times more powerful.
Now, details for the night cream and the vitamin C is on the bottom of your screen. Pop them in together, split that cost with PayPal, pay in 3. Well worth doing that. And do believe everything Richard tells you, because this man knows all you need to know about skincare. But grab that while the stock is
40% of the stock
my word.
already in baskets and
we
gone.
hope to get back to it then.
Yes, hopefully we'll get back to it.
But please check your baskets through.
That's if you bought it all, it was something I think I worked out about £70.
Yeah, for all 3.
Should be like 140. Do you know, on our website on Black Friday, do you know what we sell these for?
I think I know.
Full price.
So, yeah, full price. These are time-limited offers, remember, until the end of the show. Please get them right now. Go to the website and you'll see everything. shopontv.co.uk is the easiest way for you to shop. There you will see the entire range. And like Hayley was saying, if you spend over £30, you can use PayPal and pay in 3 and split the cost. And you'll only pay 1 delivery per order, so multi-order.
And remember,
across
this
the
is
range.
for us the first show we've actually been able to show this, because it's always been out of stock. It sells out time and time and time and time again. So grab it while the stock is there, but grab it before the end of the show so you get the price as well.
Now, details on the screen have changed to our Deep Line Elixir. A lot of you have already gone for this, so we just want to give you a quick rundown on what this actually is.
What do you call this? This is one of our favourites. What do you call it?
I always call it instant confidence booster. It's very, very simple, this one. I'm going to ask you a few questions. The question is, do you have a wrinkle? If the answer is yes, stay tuned. Would you like it reduced? If the answer is yes, then look at this product. Would you like it reduced really quickly? If the answer is yes, then buy it. So it's very, very simple. It takes down wrinkles an average of 79% in 10 minutes.
And look at this.
Oh, wow. Look at the lines on the before, on the forehead. And then 10 minutes, so not days, months, 10 minutes later, I can't even see where they were.
We're not filling it. We're not filling it.
Okay.
We are not tightening it. We are firming it and plumping it. We physically reduce the wrinkle. We don't reduce the appearance of the wrinkle. We physically reduce the
So
wrinkle.
we can apply makeup on top of this, because we haven't
in
just
2 minutes.
Amazing.
That's fab, isn't
Fantastic.
it? You can target all those problem areas. Now, this one is brilliant. We normally talk about the 11s, but this lady...
She's got a onesie.
She's
only got one of the 11s.
Hayley did say there's a onesie, and I love it. I now use that around the world. I don't credit you, by the way.
No, I bet you don't.
So between the eyes, you can see that line there. Now, the deeper the line, the deeper the wrinkle, the darker the line is, the shadow. Light doesn't get to the bottom. So you can see that's a deep line. 10 minutes later, it's a fine line.
It really is.
Hasn't
And the lines on the
eradicated,
forehead as well.
But it's reduced significantly.
You really can hardly see it. Now, we've just gone to that really quickly because we are busy on it. You found it. It is available. It is another item that sells out time and time and time again. It's a great little pen action, so you can really target those areas really quickly and easily. Pop that in your handbag. Have that with you all the time. $19.99. 040331 is your item number. But we've got to move on. We're just so busy.
Wow.
On everything. And this is a bundle. I think we asked you about this bundle so many times. We're like, oh, please, can we please have this bundle? And now we have got it. It's an absolute favourite.
Yeah, you don't get it all the time.
No.
Because these two...
It took a long time to get it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Now, we're talking about all those problem areas, aren't they? People want fuller, more sumptuous.
It's the first things you
lips.
see. Eyes and lips. Yeah. And where have you aged mostly? Probably around the eye area. But as we get older, our lips get thinner. We get those horrible lines. And all the look now is to have those luscious lips. And we want those luscious lips without any sting or pain.
Yeah, I think everyone wants better lips, really. I don't know anyone that doesn't want a little bit better. And this particular product, 24% purchases male. Men like kissable lips as well. Mm-hmm. So what does the product do? The product gives you 20% plumper lips in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, no sting, no aggravation. But it doesn't just do that. My instant effects is plural rather than one.
Right.
So we also give you a massive increase in colour. We give you a much more defined lip line. The Cupid's bow is also
And we can
reformed.
see that in this before and after. Everything you're saying is right there.
And all the lines are diminished. So
Yes.
this is literally 2 minutes. On the left-hand side, you can see the lips before. On the right-hand side, you can see the lips after. You can see they're plumper. You can see they're increased in colour. You can see the Cupid's bow up. You can see all the lines are diminished.
The colour's improved. It looks actually like she's got lipstick on, but she hasn't.
When we do this live, I have to take a little cloth and prove the model is not wearing lipstick. So again, this is her in full regalia, if you like.
In 2 minutes.
So in the top, she would be using a lip pencil to draw her lines in. In the after, no lip pencil required.
defined.
It's all defined. The Cupid's bow is up. All the lines are down. Look how much bigger the lips are, and all the lines are reduced. But they look healthy, gorgeous, luscious, kissable. 2 minutes, no sting, no aggravation.
Wow.
Now, if you have very, very luscious lips, now this particular result on the Afro-Caribbean lips here, 30-minute, that result there is a 30-minute result. So if you have very, very luscious lips, they tend not to get bigger. They plump, but you can see here the difference in colour on the top lip.
Huge.
So with darker skins, the top lip tends to be, the difference in skin colour between the skin and the lip is much less. So that's why those skin profiles use usually stronger lipstick to really draw the attention in. So you've got increased lip definition, the Cupid's bow better, all the lines have pretty much been eradicated.
And again, no lipstick on that after.
No lipstick.
That is just the plumping treatment.
Exactly.
And that's just one half of this bundle that we've got.
Just
here.
one half.
We want to show one more picture, actually.
Yes.
Oh, go on.
Helen, we did this
live.
live.
Can you remember this live show?
But I always remember
stop
this
smiling.
because she couldn't stop laughing and smiling because the model can actually see themselves in the screen.
Yeah.
Now Helen is she doesn't mind us saying in her 70s.
Yes.
I'm not sure she did say she didn't mind, but you do tell everybody every time you're on. But yeah, she
Well,
is.
it makes it
she
nicer,
is,
doesn't it?
Richard.
And this literally is the 2-minute result. And Helen is in her 70s.
And you can really see the lines around her lips are so greatly
Those fine
improved.
lines, yeah.
And
So
she's got definition.
Much better definition. You've got that increase in colour.
Yeah.
The other thing I love about this photo is that she's actually used the night cream on that photo. So when you look at the chin, look at the difference.
Yes.
So I know we're concentrating on the lips, but if you look either side of the mouth as well, everything's diminished, and the jawline has got smoother.
And that again is just in the time of the show. This isn't that she's been using it for weeks on end. This is just live in the show.
And the lip is literally 2 minutes, wasn't it? In
Yeah,
fact,
it
I think it
was.
was less than that.
Yeah, I think
it
it
was
might have
literally
been.
minutes. So that's the lip part of the duo that we're talking
Yeah, that's only
about.
half the part.
Yeah, it's only £34. You get the lip plumper, but you also get the eye serum. Now, this has got a great story behind it.
Yeah, so we have a separate business where if you're a person of significant means, we'll take you to our private laboratory and we will develop you bespoke skincare, but just for you, to trigger that one thing or 10 things that your skin needs to prevent you going under the knife. This is the only product which has made it from that into, let's call it the market available.
And you made this for a superstar.
Megastar.
Mega superstar. Huge.
Global. But we're not talking reality TV, we're talking...
No, we're talking absolute, yeah.
You have to be a person of significant means to
everybody
do this
will
thing.
know her.
100%.
Sure. Yeah.
So she was promoting her latest album and in and out of junkets, in and out of hotels, on and off aircraft, never knowing when she was going to get papped. So she wanted something that would get her photo ready in 15 minutes. This is it. So what does it do? It takes down darkness, takes down puffiness, takes down crow's feet in a very short space of time. How to apply it? Small amount, very small amount, not even a whole pump, half a pump onto your ring finger. You start at your tear duct, not in your tear duct, don't do that. By your tear duct, just dot it around. Don't forget to go out the crow's feet. Then go above the eye as well. Once you've done that, then gently smooth in. This area is very, very delicate. Be gentle, just gently smooth it in. And let's show you what it does. We'll show you some befores and afters. So this lady is mid-30s. And if you look under the eye, you've got darkness, you've got puff. But what I want to draw your attention to is above the eye, the eyelid. In the before, it doesn't look like she's got a hooded eye. But in the after, 15 minutes later, my gosh, did she have a hooded eye. Now, not everyone's going to get that result.
That's incredible.
But that is the result this lady got in the 15
And your
minutes.
makeup's going to look so much nicer. You're going to be able to do all those shadows, you know, those dark shadows on your eyes and things, the smoky look. And I mean, that before and after is amazing, under the eye and above. But we've got lots of these. So if you do struggle, whether it's darkness under the eye, I think we've had an email in about darkness.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Marion. It was Marion. She was asking about dark circles. This would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so this lady, as I said, 57. Again, this is just 15 minutes. Under the eye, you've got some redness, you've got some puffiness. 15 minutes later, gone. Now, we're not masking it. We're not covering it. We're physically changing the skin. Again, if you look at an eyelid, on the before, eyelids are on the lash line. On the after, they are raised up from that. 15 minutes.
That under eye area, and we always talk about darkness, but it is sort of a red darkness under the eye, right in the corners, has completely gone. It's lightened, the skin looks so much fresher. Going to the side of the eyes, the corners of the eyes as well.
Yeah, and it takes down crow's feet as well. Inside of 15 minutes, it will take them down. This lady is, I can't remember whether she's 29 or 32. But anyway, Hayley's got a complete backstory of this lady.
Well, I look at her, bless her, and I just think she's had a really terrible week. She's been crying every night. She's had no sleep. And then in the after, in 15 minutes, you can't believe the difference. Everyone would be like, are you all right? You look tired. And then afterwards, she looks so much younger, youthful.
She just looks fresh.
Eyes are the windows to the soul.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to generalise a little bit. If you're like this lady, younger, sort of under 30, no children, key is no children, you can stay out till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, put this on, you're going to get that result. The moment you have children, you're using it a bit more often. If you have constant issues of puffiness and dark, if they're constant, you have them all of the time, it is going to give you a result in 15 minutes. And what we always say is take your camera, take your phone, shows how old I am, cameras, take your phone, take a picture, wait 50 minutes, take another one. If you have constant issues of puffiness and dark, use it night and day for 14 days. Within that 14-day period, you will have a 24-hour period where your dark will go jump. The next 24-hour period, your puff will go jump. If that happens on day 5 or day 6 or day 7, keep going to day 14. Then just use it at night. You can use it in the morning, not a problem, but it is 10 times more powerful at night.
Oh, right.
So what we're doing is we're physically changing your skin.
Great. And the statistics, once again, when we talk about clinically proven by independent labs to ensure that all the claims are genuine, tell us about these numbers.
So
Richard.
elasticity, firmness of skin. Do not pinch your eye, the skin around your eye. But elasticity, if you pinch your skin, how fast does it spring back? When we're younger, you can hardly pinch our skin. As we age, we pinch it and it stays up like the Himalayas. 1 hour, average of 82%. 4 weeks, 138%. 6 weeks, 143%. Again, we show you our lowest and our highest. No brand, I don't know any brand in the world which tells you their lowest results.
It'd be like that. Shh! Don't tell them the low results.
I mean, I've seen brands that say clinically proven. Clinically proven.
Yeah.
But I know what they're clinically proven. I've seen the data, and it's actually clinically proven not to work.
Oh, don't!
But they're not lying.
No, they're telling the truth.
It has been clinically proven. But if it doesn't tell you what it's clinically proven to do,
yeah.
you don't know. So we always show you the lowest figures, the average figures, and the highest figures. We think that's the most reasonable thing to do. And we also do it to show you at 100% success rate. Every single solitary person measured significant improvement.
And that's the great thing. This skincare is for all skin types, all colourings, whatever your skin is, whatever your skin issue is. I truly believe MIE have got the solution. And when you check everything out on our website, you really will see the difference. But remember, some of our items are time limited. So this is our hydration for the eye lift that we've just looked at. And again, huge results.
Again, we show you our lowest, our highest, average. The lowest is on our 20-year-olds. Our highest is on our 70-year-olds. We test all the way up to 70. We always refer to the average. So it's 12 hours later. It doesn't take 12 hours to work. People get confused about this. They think, it takes 12 hours to work. No. we don't say long lasting. We had it tested 12 hours after the first and initial application. And on average, I can't remember what it was now, 140%.
Here it comes.
There
it is.
Oh, there was.
Now, massive,
more hydrated 12 hours later.
After application.
I mean, they are clinically proven, clinical labs that have done these tests independent to all of us. And my goodness, you do need to check your baskets through. You do really need to check your baskets through. Please get onto the website, shopontv.co.uk. You've got the lip and eyes there. Fantastic deal. Really special bundle that we don't have all the time. We begged Richard to do it. He has done it. And whilst we have got that bundle available, growing. Great gift idea.
Great
actually,
price
as well,
isn't it?
Yeah, really nice if you've got
Father's Day Sunday.
There you go. I know.
Yeah.
£34. So across the board, whatever you're shopping for, do confirm your orders and check those baskets out. We've got to give you a quick reminder of our neck and chest serum.
Yes.
Because this has got a great story
It's
behind the development,
amazing.
hasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I originally developed this for my mother-in-law. She was 65 at the time. If you're over 40, back in the day, we didn't used to use sun cream. I mean, sun cream wasn't really about.
Yeah.
And for ladies, your chest area is always out in the sun. And actually, you're not old enough to remember this, are you?
Oh, I am. I so am, but you're so nice.
yeah.
You're not usually nice to me. I'm quite impressed.
Used to use those reflector
Is he not being nice?
those reflector plates and said, "Go on, son, damage my."
Yeah, tan me.
We didn't know how bad it was for us then.
We
did
didn't. Ignorance was bliss. So anyway, my mother-in-law, 65 at the time. From the chest up, she looked older than her mother. From the chest down, she still is quite hot, actually. So,
all those
terrible
things
thing.
are so wrong to say about your mother-in-law.
But they're true.
That's good.
So I wanted to do a product to help her out. So I did the neck product for her specifically. And I was so stunned with the results that we actually brought it to market.
Yeah, absolutely.
So on the left-hand side here, it's a split screen. On the left-hand side, let's call it what it is. It's a turkey neck. You've got horizontal lines. You've got let's call it flappy skin. You've got the vertical lines as well. And the deeper the line, the darker the shadow. So the darker shadow, the deeper the line. On the right-hand side, I mean, she still clearly likes the sun. On the right-hand side, you can see lots of white lines going horizontally around her neck. They are the base of a wrinkle that never got the sun.
Wow.
So we pulled those wrinkles completely out. Now, that is a 2-week result. Then if you look at the chest area, the décolleté area, you can see it's much brighter, much smoother, much younger looking. I can tell you that took 15 to 20 years of her.
Yeah, absolutely. The skin is so tough. She'd never want to wear a dress where you saw
or a low neck
or a nice necklace, because she wouldn't want to draw attention to her neck.
Yeah, and a necklace draws the eye. So very often we find with clients that it's the most emotional response we get. You have changed my life. I can fall in love with my neck again. I can now wear that necklace my husband bought me for my last birthday, for my anniversary, something like that. And ladies continuously, when this happens, it happens to ladies more than men, because during the menopause, ladies lose 20% of their collagen production in that short space of time. We're okay, me and you, mate. Then you have to wrap. You tend to cover it.
You
up.
cover it up, don't you? Yeah.
So scarves, roller necks. Well, if you've got it, flaunt it.
And when we look at this was live in a show, wasn't it, Richard?
Well, yes, and we know how good this is, but it still was a gobsmacking moment.
It really wasn't it? Because it happened so quickly.
Helen is in her 70s, and this was live in the show. I think it was 20 minutes, something like that.
It was really quick, wasn't it? And Helen was again over the moon with the result, as you can imagine. The difference
in the texture of the skin, the brightness to the skin. It's even I see, because of the brightness, the brown age spots look much lighter.
Yeah.
The improvement is just
so
vast.
many features, isn't it?
And can you imagine if you went into a beauty salon with £23.99 and said, could you take that photograph, say, could you do that to my neck? And they'd be like, no, sorry, no,
I don't think so.
No chance. But you are getting that to use time and time again. Honestly, it's a phenomenal product. But we've got so many other great products to tell you about. We've got a few items that have got a time limited deal on them, only till the end of the show. And this is one of them.
And we've never done a live show with the regeneration serum that you're seeing here. It's a brilliant price for the show, like Hayley just said. It should be $49.50. For the duration of the show, it's down to $29.99, or while stocks last, because I'm just hearing 2/3 of the entire stock already sold out. If you've got that in a basket, do check your basket out. 568258 is the item number. This is a serum that is going to address so many different problems.
That percentage went up from us walking from that side of the studio to here. It's disappearing so quickly. When you see the befores and afters, this is when you understand why we haven't had this in stock when we've done a show before, why it sells out continually, because it is an absolute favourite. It's all about anti-aging, obviously, but it's also about actually supporting the cell renewal. And also, when you look at this before and after, the lumpy, bumpy skin...
It's the texture, isn't it?
Which can, if you put makeup on that, it'd look quite pimply. You'd feel very conscious of that. That has diminished to this beautiful smooth. It gives you like a glass-like skin, doesn't it?
And a lovely glow to the skin that you can see there. Instant effects, but also long-term benefits. Again, smoothing and refining the skin texture, enhancing the radiance and giving you that glowing complexion. And use that serum because it's lightweight. You will absolutely love the texture to it as well.
You really will. And the great thing is, like we always want, you get the instant effects. I think you'll see the luminosity straight away, and then you'll see it starting to stop that discoloration. You can see that here, the luminosity to the skin, but then the discoloration under the eye. But then go, not just under the eye, go down towards the nose, look at the discoloration on the before, gone in the after, and then as you go up above the eyebrow as well, again, how much smoother that skin is. And after 4 weeks, you can have this glass-like skin.
Yeah.
It helps repair your skin.
We've never had it live on a show. It's on a show special reduced. And just take a look at some of those benefits we've talked about. Illuminating the skin, the antioxidants in there, helping with dullness, inflammation, redness, aging of the skin, firming the skin and smoothing the skin. It's about evening that skin tone out, and it's $29.99.
It is crazy value for money. I would like to say that it will go up in price after the show, but I don't think we're going to have stock after the show. So please do grab that while the stock is actually available. That price is a show special price. It will, if there's anything left. Well, I'm just hearing actually, if everybody checks out now, we are very low double figures. That's all we've got left. So do grab that, because I really do think this could be even a great introductory way to try MIE. You really are going to fall in love with that product.
We get great reviews across the board, and you could be one of those people reviewing it once you've used the MIE skincare range. Now, we are going to move on to the night cream with the vitamin C serum.
Well, it's our other time limited offer. Again, it's only till the end of the show, or again, as long as stocks last. You've loved it. It is our PM cream, which is, oh my goodness, the hero product.
That's where it all began, isn't it?
That addresses all your skin issues whilst you're sleeping, like you will not believe. When it was tested in the independent labs, they were so blown away with the results. They actually did 3 extra tests just to see how can it really be this good? And they'd never tested a cream like it. So that is the night. And when you see the befores and afters in the PM, they are quite remarkable.
Well,
oh gosh.
This is after 60 minutes.
The luminosity, her skin looks so much brighter, fresher, younger, healthier, doesn't it?
And it's about improving the condition of your skin and the skin barrier function that's there, refreshing, replenishing and restoring. Now, with all of the MIE range that we're showing you, doesn't matter what age you are, what ethnicity you are, whether you're male, whether you're female, it's for everybody. 189599 gets you the night recovery cream, and it also gets you the vitamin C serum that we're going to talk about in a moment. It's all about results, and we always say individual results will vary, but the people who use these creams, who review these products, absolutely love them.
Absolutely love them, and you will be exactly the same. When you see these sort of instant effects, but then you notice the long-term benefits, you know you've got something that is right for you. And this is why it's one of our most rebought products here on Shop on TV. This beauty range is your absolute favourite. So we've teamed up that amazing PM, that night cream, with your vitamin C. And the vitamin C, it is all about that luminosity. It's all about that brightness.
The glow to the skin. And this is a lighter weight. So if you don't like creams in the summer months and you want something a little bit lighter weight that's going to work with your summertime, this is going to be perfect for you. The vitamin C serum to use in the daytime.
Again, her skin just looks so much brighter, fresher. Lovely, like Sean says, because it is a really nice light serum. You could apply makeup on top of this, but I think because it brightens your skin so beautifully and smooths that skin, you'll actually think, well, actually, I'm going to have a non-makeup day. I don't feel like I need makeup. It's giving me that evenness. It's giving me that flawless sort of look to my skin, which is incredible.
Brilliant price for the bundle. It is a show special, remember. Only until the end of the show will you get it at this price, and all while stock
A vast amount of stock has gone already, and we did have a nice amount of that, but it's disappearing very, very quickly. Now, we need to just tell you as well, because there is, that's our AM and our vitamin C.
PM and vitamin C.
Sorry, PM and vitamin C. But we have got another bundle that you've found, which you are also loving, and 20% of the stock of this has gone. And that is our PM and AM cream. So if you prefer a day cream, this is the bundle to go for, or perhaps this is the bundle you've always bought, because I think the reason we're so busy, a lot of you are reordering.
Now, normal price on this is £91. It's down to $45.99 for the both of them. You get the day cream and the night cream. Again, it's all about the results. We'll get Richard to explain the difference between the two when we talk about the vitamin C. But take a look at the difference of this lady's skin. Again, it just looks so much healthier.
Well, they say the results can be equivalent to laser treatment in just 30 minutes. Again, you've got incredible technology and incredible ingredients that refresh and brighten and moisturise. And again, it's for the girls and for the guys. It's for all skin types. It evens and corrects the skin tone as well. It's beautiful under makeup. If
As
you
a primer,
yeah, sometimes you find a cream can be too heavy under a makeup, and it's not. It's a really nice primer. So it really is great actually to give you that. I mean, he looks so well, doesn't he? Looks great before, but afterwards he looks like he's been on holiday for a month.
Better.
Like, you look well.
Yeah,
and that's the sort of comments you'll find you'll get, because you just look so much fresher, so much younger. And you will find you'll have those non-makeup days because your skin just looks so good.
So this is the AM PM collection. Should be £91. It's down to $45.99. We will get Richard to give us a quick talk through, because lots of you have obviously gone for that before. Lots of you are going for it once again. Great time to multi-order. You'll only pay one postage across your order.
So check everything out on our website. But what we must just say, we're going to look at the website in a minute. Now, some of those things on the website are going to disappear very quickly and regenerate. I can't say it now. Oh, my word. I won't need to say it again, I don't think, because we're down to we've got a handful. If everybody checks out, we've got a handful left, and that is it. So please do. Our director's not impressed because he wanted to order.
He was in the queue.
Please do check your baskets through. This is the first show we've actually been able to bring it live to air personally, because it's always sold out. So grab it whilst the stock is there.
Great price for the show only, $29.99. 568258 is your item number. Go to the website, shopontv.co.uk, and you'll find another of Hayley's favourites on the website. This is the hand serum. It's so much more than a hand cream, isn't it?
It really is. This gives you 24 hours of hydration. If you've used creams and they just sit on the top of your hands, don't they? As soon as you wash your hands are dry again. I've got terrible hands. They crack, they bleed. This has been the only ever hand cream that I can apply once a day. However many times I wash my hands, whatever the weather is like, whatever I'm doing, my hands are still incredible. And you will absolutely love this. And you found it actually already. You're already buying this.
Talk us through. The best your hands have been in a long
the best my hands have been for such a long time, because I have the worst hands ever. Whatever weather, my hands just don't like anything.
I need to take that hair. You got a hair.
I could feel that. Thank you very much. Was that one of mine?
Well, I think it was only. I don't think it
wasn't hours.
No.
So that's
a little more challenge.
Yes.
This is your hand serum. Could you tell us about this and why you designed it?
Yeah, so formulated this originally for aircrew, because the aircrew are serving up foods and beverages. Their hands have to be cleansed repeatedly, and what they found was that the one thing that gives them away is their hand. Now, the neck and hands always give everyone away. But if you are continuously using aggressive cleaning products at high altitude,
sanitizers,
more exposed to the sun, even though you're in the aircraft, you still get sun damage.
Okay.
And so their hands really gave them away. So what I wanted to do was to create a product that would give them a minimum 24 hours protection. 24 hours hydration. So what you very often find when you use the hand creams, you use them and your hands are sticky, aren't they?
Yes, horrible.
And then
you can't
if
do
you wash
anything.
your hands, it's
Yeah.
gone. And that's because they're using humectants. Humectants sort of just sit on the surface. So what I want to do is create a cream, and it's more like a treatment actually. So not only are we going to hydrate, because anyone can hydrate, right? You know, we do it really well. But we want to do more than that. We're going to hydrate, we're going to brighten, we're going to firm the skin, we're going to de-age the hand, we're going to take down the wrinkles. And we don't want to say long lasting, we want 24 hours. And that's what we managed to create.
Even when you wash your hands.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter what you do with your hands.
Brilliant.
Apply it once a day.
I'm a
So you
big
apply
hand
it
washer,
once a
it's
day,
amazing.
that's it. Wait 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, all of our products have to pass what's called the knob test. So within 2
You
minutes...
do need to explain this.
The knob test. So what it is, you apply a product to your hands, not just the hand product, we do it with all sorts of things. And then we have a heavy oak door with a round brass knob on it. So within 2 minutes of application, you have to be able to turn the knob and open the door.
So no greasy hands.
No greasy hands, totally absorbed. So once you've applied the product, wait 2 minutes, all you feel is soft, smooth skin. Nothing tacky. So a lot of hairdressers will use
Yeah, I
this.
was going to say, work-wise,
The last thing you want, you know, with those
slippy
scissors.
Absolutely. So it's a phenomenal product. Perhaps you're a crafter and you really struggle because then you can't touch anything, pick anything up. You won't get that with this. What you'll get is just incredible results on the look of your hands and your skin on your hands all day for 24 hours. Even when you wash them, you only need to apply this once a day. Changed my hands completely.
Great Father's Day present, in my opinion.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
So affordable at $18.99.
But is this a guy's hand?
That is a guy's
Yeah.
hand.
Great
So we can
Father's
show you
Day
some
gift.
statistics on 24 hours.
We haven't time. We haven't time.
Oh,
We've got to move
They're having a
on.
breakdown in the
They're being
gallery.
very strict with us tonight.
074 734 is your item number.
Work harder.
All I'm hearing
Work
is
harder.
go quicker, go quicker, go quicker.
Honestly, if you could hear this tonight, my word.
I feel like I need to run around the block.
There's no
We're
stopping
going to
her.
get back to the AM and PM. We've been talking about the PM a lot. You have got the second option of this, which is the PM with the vitamin C. So you've got that on the bottom of the screen. And we're going to explain the difference, because if anybody's thinking, well, which bundle should I go for? So we'll start off first of all with the PM, because that goes with both bundles. If you can talk us through why this is so good.
The PM. So out of all the products I've ever been involved with, or of all the products I've helped develop, this is the only one where I've religiously used it from day one. Religiously used it from day one. There is nothing you can comment or measure about your skin that this does not improve. So the real question is, what does it not do? There's very little it doesn't do. So in the clinical testing, independent clinical testing, in this particular one, it's what's called a double blind. So the assessor doesn't know, the participant doesn't know.
Right.
Some have got a placebo, some have got the product, but everyone soon knows who's got what, because this one just scored across the board. So it was done by Princeton in the States, one of the biggest testing houses in the world. You've all heard of Princeton. And their quote is, "We have never in their history tested any product," so it's never existed, any product which scored so high in every criteria.
I mean,
It's never existed before.
Brilliant.
I mean, you're award winning, but that must have been the biggest award.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
Wow.
I mean, we were doing biome before the word biome was invented.
Fabulous.
So we look after everything. So does it firm your skin? Yes. Does it brighten your skin? Yes. Does it reduce wrinkles? Yes. Does it reduce redness? Yes. Does it help reduce acne scarring? The answer is yes. Does it help with blemishes and psoriasis? Yes. It does everything.
It does it all.
So
And
hydration increase. Again, this doesn't take 12 hours to work. 12 hours after the first and initial application, on average 117% more hydrated. Our lowest figures, again, I don't know any brand in the world which tells you their lowest figures.
results.
Our lowest figures are on our 20-year-olds, our highest figures are on our 70-year-olds. So yes, results will vary. The good news is, the more aged your skin is, the more dramatic the change will be.
So it's never too late to start.
Never too late.
I mean, that's fantastic. If you're watching thinking, well, it's too late for me, it's never. The biggest results are on an older skin.
The more aged your skin is, the more dramatic the change.
We're just going to show some more figures, and then we'll show you some befores and afters, some pictures, the difference it could make to your skin. So elasticity is what we're looking at.
Firmness of skin. If you pinch your skin, how fast does it spring back? When we're young, you can hardly pinch your
It's
skin.
that sagginess under your jaw, isn't it? That
jowls,
jowls.
Everything like that,
yeah.
So 1 hour, average 99%. Now we're showing you the cumulative build. 4 weeks of continued use, 131 average. 6 weeks, 148% on average. Again, our worst result was 97%.
Wow.
How great is that?
I mean, if you imagine going into a beauty salon, like you were saying earlier, and say, in 6 weeks, I want my skin to be twice as firm.
Yeah.
And I have
$45.99.
$45.90. Well, you're getting 2 products.
Well, you're getting 2, yeah. Split that in half.
Yeah, if you were just buying the night cream, it'd be $49.50.
Yeah, if you buy it on its own.
I got £22.50. What can you do for me?
Show you the door is what they'll do, I think.
Absolutely.
Now, you'll see on a lot of these as well, there are awards. You're multi-award winning across the range.
Yeah, we're up to 42 now. 42 global awards. We have lots more local awards, but these are sort of global awards, big awards.
And this is why, because of the results. And this is in 60 minutes. That's a split screen. They've split the face in half. Then you really see the difference.
Yeah, as we brighten the skin, we diminish the colour intensity of the blemishes, in this case freckles. So we can't reduce actually the blemish within 24 hours, but because we increase the brightness of the skin surrounding it, you therefore reduce the colour intensity of the blemishes. So you can see a smoother skin, a plumper skin, an energised skin, a less wrinkled skin, a plump skin, smoother skin.
A brighter skin, a healthier looking skin, a fresher
and if you look down
looking lady.
underneath that, underneath the cheek there, you can see those little lines on the before.
Ah, yes.
Very much diminished on the after. This is just 1 hour. Its full result is 8 hours after the first application.
Whilst you're sleeping.
You will notice the difference day one. The first day you wake up, you will look in the mirror, you will see the difference.
And the great thing is you test on all skin types, all skin colourings, guys, females, everybody.
It's easy to shop.
Age.
Do you have skin?
Yes, yeah.
If you have skin, we've proven it works
It's
on
for you.
No, we've proven it works on you.
Yeah.
So again, we try and show you different ethnicities, different age profiles. This lady is, I think, about 27. But you can see the difference here. On the right-hand side, great skin, smooth skin, duller, sallow-looking skin. 1 hour later, brighter, more energized, more hydrated skin. So it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what age you are, it doesn't matter what ethnicity you are, it has been proven to work on you. Again, that's just 1 hour, 8 hours away. So you can use this at a younger age because it helps protect.
Great.
And delay aging.
And we are talking about just one half, remember, of the bundle so far. Your PM Recovery Night Cream. This one is spectacular, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what I call a mother-daughter moment.
It really could be mother and daughter, couldn't it?
So Asian skin ages very, very well. Believe it or not, she's just under 60.
Wow.
You can see brighter skin, smoother skin, more energized skin, and that is just 60 minutes.
The
full result is 8 hours away.
Yeah.
This is the only product. I've been involved in over 2,000 products of development. I have benchmarked 7,000 products. This is the only one I have ever used religiously from day one. You will never regret that product.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
You will never regret
If
that
you're
product.
trying the range for the very first time, this is definitely one of these bundles is the bundle to go for, because the PM is a definite must-have for all of you. Now, we've got two different options for you, and you might be thinking, I don't know which bundle to go for. So we've got, first of all, the PM with the AM cream. So could you talk us through this? And then we've got it with the vitamin C, which is a serum, so it's lighter. So we're going with these ones first of all.
Yeah, so with the AM, I'll try and do them a little bit together if you don't mind. We can separate them out.
So the AM PM are on the main screen, and the PM with the vitamin C will pop at the bottom of the screen for you.
Both these will give you hydrated skin, will give you smoother skin, will give you brighter skin, will give you hydrated skin. And we'll explain some of the differences. In brightness, the vitamin C will give you an increased brightness in a quicker time frame.
Okay.
Right.
The day cream will give you a fantastic brightness, slightly longer time frame. Time frames, 10 minutes on the vitamin C, it's 30 minutes on the AM. The key difference really is a little bit of technology. So on the day cream, my personal opinion is that they are kind of similar. My personal opinion is if you like the cream, go with the AM.
Okay.
Not everyone likes a cream, not everyone likes the serum, right?
Right.
So it could be as simple as that.
In hot countries, they don't like creams. They don't mind a cream at night because they're in air conditioning. They don't like a cream in the day because with the heat, it can feel a little heavy.
You want something lighter.
You want something lighter. So the AM will give you a dewy finish to your skin. The vitamin C will give you a matte finish to your skin. Matte is the new black.
Right, okay, you're right.
People want that matte skin.
Matte finish to their skin.
You know, outside of that, in terms of wrinkle reduction, the vitamin C wins. Hydration-wise, 24 hours on the AM. I think 24 hours after the first initial application on the AM, I think we're at 27% more hydrated 24 hours later. So very often people call day creams moisturizers. Moisturization is only ever temporary. Hydration is much longer lasting, much more beneficial. Both of these are highly hydrating, and we can compare them in a second.
So we're going to look at the befores and afters
for the AM cream.
AM first of all, so this gives you an idea. So this is after 30 minutes.
Just 30 minutes. So on the left-hand side, again, she's just under 60, this lady. On the left-hand side, great skin. On the right-hand side, still great skin, but now so much brighter, so much firmer, so much plumper. This is just 30 minutes. Now, after 2 minutes, it's totally absorbed. You can apply makeup, should you wish to. Most clients we have literally
decide not to, don't they? Yeah.
Put this on, put mascara on. I don't know any woman that walks out the door without mascara. Literally swipe mascara on, walk out the door.
And that's clients that are working with people all the time, like hairdressers, clients where it's really important to look fabulous. But they feel fabulous in their own skin, which is amazing. And this guy looks amazing in his own skin. He was good before, but now he looks like he's been on holiday for about a month. He looks so well.
Hayley always gets excited.
She does like him, doesn't she? I don't know what went wrong. How you ended up here with me.
So lucky.
Lucky, very lucky, you're right.
So the AM hydration increase 24 hours later. So very often products will say moisturization, long lasting. What does long lasting mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. How long's a piece of string? It's what is long lasting?
You know, how long is long lasting to a mayfly versus an elephant? Anyway, long lasting is a meaningless concept. What we like to do is say how long, how much. 24 hours later, on average, 27%. Again, we show you our lowest, we show our highest. Our lowest is on our 20-year-olds. Our highest are on our 70-year-olds.
This is a day after you've applied it.
Still more hydrated.
24 hours later.
Which is incredible. And that's
so
what
it's
it's
not
all
taking
about.
24 hours to work.
No.
It's 24 hours later. It's still giving you an average of 24%.
And then luminosity.
Luminosity, 8% in 30 minutes. The best expected from laser is 7 to 9%. So 8% in 30 minutes on average. Again, we show you our lowest and our highest, 20s, 70s. So everyone gets that result. So instead of faking your brightness of skin, instead of applying
your skin
powders or the brightening CC
And
BB creams.
you
aren't they?
physically saw that in the befores and afters. One of the main things you see is this amazing brightness, and that is what we want, because a brighter skin is a younger looking skin.
If you are brighter skin is associated with more youthful skin. Babies, you call them bonny. They've got bright skin, it's energized skin. Young people, it really annoys me when you see those, like my son is now 15, right? And he's got this beautiful, you know, that really beautiful, he's a handsome fella, right?
Glowy skin.
And you just look at him and think,
You can get a thing. You can get a thing on your phone, can't you? So you look like that, and you're like, oh gosh, I wish I still looked like that.
But these are clinically proven creams and serums by independent labs, and the claims are all
proven
genuine
as well by our viewers. We've had some amazing befores and afters from viewers.
Great
amazing reviews from our viewers.
Actually, we've got Laura's pictures, haven't we? We'll show you those in a moment. But take a look at a couple of the reviews that we've got here, and I've got an email that I want to read to you as well. I'll just share this top one with you. Love this cream. Goes a long way. My face feels tightened and hydrated instantly. That one there from Caroline. Thank you for that, Caroline, that you can see there. Again, there's another couple of reviews there for you to read through.
And awards there again. So many awards this range has actually won.
Now, we did just mention Laura, and Laura is a viewer who emailed into a show. Just explain the story briefly.
Yeah, we always encourage. We haven't tonight because we're being whipped.
We are being whipped.
No time for that.
No time for the email.
So we do encourage viewers. If
I've got one here actually for you. I've got one for you.
To call in, and Laura did so. And we can't always answer every question on air because sometimes it's
depends on
more
the
medicinal.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't have time. So what we always say is we get back to everyone. So Laura, we took her offline. I set up an interview with her with one of our head estheticians. Normally charge about 400 quid for that. Anyway, you get it for free because you're Shop on TV customers. Anyway, you can see here Laura had an issue with psoriasis. You can only imagine, and literally you can only imagine how that would feel. How you feel.
Yeah.
And very often, I don't want to go into mental illness, but very often if people say have a good hair day, you know, GHD, good hair day.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, why not have a good skin day?
Yeah, absolutely.
When you look good, when you see yourself looking good.
And Laura really struggled. She'd tried so many things and she couldn't get anything to improve her skin, could she?
And we've got more pictures to show you as time went on.
So this is the before, then we've got 2 weeks later. You know, there's still little patches around.
There's a little bit on her eyebrow, isn't there, just there, but the rest is amazing.
4 weeks later, now you see the whole change in skin. And now 3 months later...
God.
She couldn't, obviously she was amazed with her results on her psoriasis, but she was then like, oh my goodness, my lines and wrinkles have diminished.
The puffiness under the eye,
she
the
looks like
puffiness
two
above
different
the eye.
people, doesn't she?
Without a doubt.
And so much younger and fresher and brighter.
Brighter, smoother, firmer. Look at those nasal libido. I would say libido.
That's something else.
That's not libido, is it? Labio, nasal labio lines. But maybe your libido did go up as well. You never know.
Oh my God!
You don't make any claims.
I was going to say if you had a knock on your head, but you have had a knock on your head.
Quite a knock.
Significant. But you can see they've greatly diminished. Look under the jawline. They've greatly diminished.
Difference.
Look at the jawline itself.
Yes.
Much sharper.
So, and she's just going to be more confident, so much happier. And obviously independent results vary, but this is a viewer that emailed in that wanted to share her photographs because she was so excited. And she had used the AM and the PM, so that's the bundle on your screen right now. But we're now going to swap to our time limited
just
offer.
before we do, Hayley, I've got a question here from Paul. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
First of all, Paul said, I've been using the AM and PM, the hydration serum and the eye serum. It's all fantastic. I recommended these products to everyone. But then he also says his 23-year-old daughter gets bad eczema breakouts. Is there anything that you would recommend, or do you need more detail for that?
First thing, the primary thing always with that is the cleansing, because the cleansing is the biome. If you protect the biome, then you protect a lot of the issues that cause eczema.
Right.
So it's the biome. You always start with any skin condition, you always start with the biome. And the cleanser is the biggest destroyer of biome. So if you're using any cleanser that foams,
You do have a balm cleanser, but I think we're out of stock of it at the moment.
well, yeah, but I'm just giving advice. So any cleanser.
I'm just telling you. I'm just mentioning. You can get one from Richard.
Viewers come first. If you use a cleanser that foams, that basically is destroying your biome. So what you want to do is use a balm cleanser or an oil cleanser.
Right.
That just of itself, that will greatly reduce it. Afterwards, my personal advice, depend on your daughter and few little things, PM.
Right.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Excellent. So that's the bundle
oil
to
or
go
a balm
for.
cleanser. Oil or a balm.
Always start, cleansing is so important to
Right.
skincare. And if you use, especially with eczema, I get it on my back, right?
Okay.
If I get stressed, my back goes a bit
Oh,
nuts.
Right, gosh.
So then I have to have somebody apply a nice
Oh,
cleanser.
nice.
It's just an excuse,
So
isn't it?
I get stressed all
Back
the
to the
time.
I bet you do, absolutely.
Now we are changing the details on the screen because we've got
And
this.
if you are watching, I'm stressed now.
You're stressed. You want to be in our heads. Now, this next option that we've got for you, it is show limited. The price is limited to the length of the show.
It's a show special, so it ends at the end of the show. We've got 30 minutes left, so you need to put this in your basket and check it out. We've been massively busy on it, so please do not miss out on actually getting it, because it might be stock rather than the time finishing first. It's an amazing deal at $45.99. You're getting the PM that we've talked about, which is their hero product that truly will treat, I think, any skin issues whilst you're sleeping. And you'll notice that difference, I think, that next morning. But then the serum, the vitamin C serum, lots of people have fallen in love with this. And I think one thing, like you said earlier, some of us prefer a serum to a cream, but actually the results for the serum are just so quick and fantastic, aren't they?
Whenever I create a new product, I do what's called, if I like it, we go through all those things. Then we go to a panel.
Right.
And there's lots of Shop on TV customers that are part of our
So
panel.
just like a testing panel.
Exactly. And then I test it, and then we go to clinicals, maybe. But this one, I was so confident we went straight to clinicals.
Really?
We didn't do panel
Brilliant.
at all. We just went straight to clinicals. I fell in love with that from the first day I finished stirring the beaker.
Oh,
And me personally, I've switched from the day cream into this.
Right.
You can use that in combination with the day cream. There is more vitamin C in here than most vitamin C creams. So it's a very, very high level of vitamin C and a stabilized vitamin C. And what we're going to do with this particular product is we brighten your skin, yes. We firm your skin, yes. The skin relief, those little ripples with it. So yeah, we take down wrinkles. Yeah, anyone can do that. But those little, what we call the micro relief.
We saw that on those befores and afters,
little ripples in your skin.
Just
We
smooth.
take that down. How fast do we do that? 10 minutes.
Gosh, that's brilliant.
And, let's borrow your hand again. Let's
Okay.
Just to show. So this is how fast it works, right? So we'll just...
You can see it as you apply it.
How fast does it work? That's how fast
Look at the
it
difference
works.
in the skin colour.
That's how... Now,
Wow.
Sean doesn't look after his hands, but...
You're having a go at me tonight. It's normally Hayley.
Look at the difference.
Yeah, I'm giving
there.
her a break.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're right.
thank goodness.
But that's how fast it works.
Gosh.
But the great thing is, though you get these instant results, after 4 weeks, you see, we're like everything. The longer you use it, the
cumulative
better
builds.
the results, isn't it?
Yeah, you have a cumulative build, so day on day on day, repeated use. It improves and improves and improves. So we can show you some of those statistics.
Gives
We
you
don't
an idea.
actually just say it improves. Well, show it to me, prove it to me. So we'll give you some
So
statistics.
the luminosity.
So we've got 10 minutes, 4 weeks, 6 weeks.
Luminosity, brightness of skin, 6%, 10 minutes. 6% is a whisker short of best expected from laser treatment.
Wow.
Which costs several £100s per treatment. It hurts. You
And
have to
it's
hide your head for a
invasive,
week
yeah.
in a bag because it's damaged. And you have to have 3 or 4 courses.
Right.
So you're talking
Hundreds or more. Thousands.
£1,000, £2,000, £3,000.
grief.
There's certain places in London, £6,000, I should say. £6,000 per session.
No.
Whoa.
Per session. We're giving you 6% on average. That's the average figure.
Wow.
In 10 minutes. 4 weeks, it goes up. 6 weeks on average, it goes up. Again, we show you our lowest and our highest, totally transparent.
So in 10 minutes, but then the longer term benefits. It
really
just gets
quick,
better.
instant results, but you know that is going to be beneficial as the weeks go on. I mean, we're seeing the difference with Sean's hands live in the studio. That's not even been 10 minutes. So instant results
and
with
one
massive
looks younger than the other one.
benefits.
It does, doesn't it?
It's smoother, it's softer. If you've got lovely hands.
He likes your hands, doesn't he?
Yeah, I've got hands.
What kind of show is this?
I feel like I'm in the middle of something.
Do you want to
here.
leave?
We're having a bromance.
Shall I pop off? I'll leave you two to it, I think.
And if you pinch it, it'll recover faster.
And then
now
we
we're
talk about
looking
hydration as well.
So hydration is deep within your skin. Hydration, we had it measured 12 hours later. And 12 hours later, 140%. Now, it's not taking 12 hours to work. If you remember with the AM, 24 hours after the first initial application, 27%. We measured this on 12 hours. 12 hours, 140%. So I personally think this would beat the day.
Yes, because that's
over 24 hours.
In that respect. I mean, that is absolutely incredible. It hasn't taken 12 hours to work. That is a bit like you having a glass of water at 9 o'clock at night, and then at 9 o'clock in the morning, you'll have had a drink already, wouldn't you? You've been thirsty through the night, but your skin is not thirsty at all. It's
more
absolutely
hydrated.
full. It's hydrated.
And if you're
to the full.
hydrated, you're plumper, you are smoother, you are brighter, you are more energized. Again, you get that one application. You imagine going into a beauty salon and saying, I've got 24 pounds. Can you brighten my skin in the next 10 minutes? And as well as brighter, I want it firmer. And I want, all that skin relief, all that micro relief, all that micro up and down. You can see there. I'd like all that gone within the hour.
24.99.
24.
You'd
What
be out
can
the
you
door.
do?
I don't think so.
And you got 3 months worth in there. I always say a minimum. It's a minimum of 3 months. Minimum.
It's very important, isn't it, Richard, only to use a small amount.
Less is more, isn't it?
Yeah, with this again, it's at one pump. One pump is enough to go.
Smallest amount.
It goes a long, long way.
And I love the fact that it is pumps, because that means you're not putting your fingers into any creams, that it's airtight.
It's airless, so it never actually... What happens is there's a little, what we call a base plate in the bottom. So as you use the product, the plate comes up. So it's never exposed to the environment ever. So one pump onto the fingers, smooth it across. You can use it in conjunction with the AM.
Right.
Me personally, I know I shouldn't be saying that. I should be saying use them both because they're great together. They are good together. In reality, you can use them together or use them separate. Me personally, I have switched my allegiance into the serum.
And I think it's
I
quite...
just prefer the feel of it.
I think it's quite easy for people to decide as well. You know, if you prefer a cream, go for the AM and PM. But if you prefer a serum, if you like a lighter serum, going into the summer, I think lots of us change.
Vitamin C,
or perhaps
people
you're
love
like me in that time of life when you do have those hot sweats, and there's nothing worse than if you've got a cream on. A serum seems so much lighter on your skin. So go for the serum then. They both have incredible benefits. It's just you have got a choice. The only thing with this bundle is it is time limited.
I've never seen that price.
Yeah, don't look.
Don't
it's
look.
time
That'll
limited.
upset you.
It's never seen this price. It's only...
Never seen nothing like it.
It's only up until the end of the show, getting this at $45.99. Regular price individually tallies up to £97. So you've got an incredible saving. £52 you're saving
more
there.
than you're spending, obviously, on that show price.
But you can only get that price till after the show. So it's only for the show that deal is on. So you must grab that whilst
If you
it's
do want to use PayPal Pay in 3, it's just $16.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. And if you are multi-ordering, which we would advise you to do across the range, you'll only pay that one postage. So fill up your shopping
And because
basket.
of this face, I don't know if we'll ever get that price again. He doesn't.
It's not a happy
He
face.
doesn't seem too happy, does he, about that price? It's all right. It's like a little exciting one-off.
Just a
You
one.
might let's do it again, perhaps. But
And whatever you're shopping for,
That price has nothing to do with me.
nothing. You'll find
You
it on
wait
the
till your directors
website.
wake up.
On the website, shopontv.co.uk, you'll find everything that we have available for you. Just want to check on that Regen serum, how we're doing for stock, because I think it's literally hanging on. There's more of you trying to order than we have stock remaining, so do confirm your orders and check out on that serum. serum if you want to get hold of that. Another show offer only available until the end of the show.
Massively busy. Really great to have your company. It is our most rebought range, or products actually.
Products across our whole
over
website.
everything, but
Yeah.
it is our most popular skincare range because it just seems to be right for all and everybody. And the lovely thing is as well, you do bring out a product that addresses the issues that we do struggle
Yeah, and I
with.
think it's very humbling to know this is the most rebought product on your entire
Yeah.
range. And, you know, I can tell you that it's this and it's that and it's clinically proven and I love it.
Yeah,
and
but-
it'll firm your skin. But when you buy it once, okay, fine, I can persuade you. Maybe twice. But when you come to
When
buy
you
it the
use
third
it.
time, the fourth time and the fifth time, you yourself have seen it works. And that should be an extra confidence to anyone who's thinking, shall I, shan't I? I've heard all this stuff before. It's the most rebought product. And how many products you got on your website?
700,000.
700,000.
over.
This is the most rebought product.
Brilliant.
How
Now,
exciting
we've
is that?
only got a couple of minutes to cover this one. This one we haven't featured in the show yet. This is the Triple Complex Eyes.
So the global superstar that I did the eye lift for, great, loved it. 4 years later, came back and said, "Can I have a better one? I'm getting older." And this is a business where somebody who can have anything in the world, and they can click their fingers and I want a Rolls Royce. There you go.
Yeah.
You can have it. It's a Ferrari. You know, they can have anything in the world. Didn't want to go under the knife.
Fair
So
enough.
this is the stronger one I did for her 4 years later. So this is approximately 10 times stronger, 5 times faster. So these are the results. So this is just 15 minutes. This lady under 60, you can see the puffiness, you can see the lines under the eyes. They are greatly diminished inside of 15 minutes.
Huge.
15 minutes.
Those lines, the
Incredible.
difference on the lines.
And again, we can apply makeup on top of this if we wish to.
Exactly. And then if you look at, especially the right-hand eye, you go to the edge of the eye and look at the crow's feet.
Yep.
Look at the after.
Gosh. That longer line's
where's it
gone
gone?
altogether,
Yeah,
hasn't it?
yeah.
So on average, 15 minutes, 54% reduction in wrinkle.
Wow. And is that going to get better with time as well?
Cumulative build. All of
Brilliant.
our products, cumulative build. The next day you get a better result. The next day you get a better result. This lady is mid-30s and do I need to say much?
No.
The puffiness, the line, all gone. Above the eye, the eyelid. Look how much it's lifted.
Yes.
Inside of
Oh,
Her
15
eyes
minutes.
just look so much brighter and younger.
Yeah, and you can see you really notice it because the lack of the shadow
Yeah.
on the top one, the before, on the left hand and the right hand eye. Look how dark. It's cavernous in there, right? In the after, completely open. 15 minutes. Little trick I use with this, nothing to do with eyes, by the way, is that if you go in for a blood test, so this contains 15% pure oxygen. So when I demonstrate it to people, usually I try and demonstrate the oxygen by saying, flick your wrists over, and then I put a little bit on there, and they see their veins and their arteries go do.
Oh, because of the oxygen.
Because of the oxygen. So if you are having a blood test, this is my personal thing.
This is
I'm not
nothing to do
suggesting
with us.
you do
Nothing
this.
to do with us at
Children do not do this at home. Anyway, if you're having a blood test, I always put a little bit on before.
Get the
And
veins.
then, yeah. And then I go into the blood suckers and they say, "Oh, we'll have no problem with you, Mr. Mears, don't you?" And they don't, you know, sometimes with some people, I've had it before where they go hunting. And it's not pleasant.
not
and I don't
nice.
We
like
can't
them.
guarantee anything.
And again, we don't recommend that.
But this is Richard's personal story.
But the problems around the eye areas, it addresses all the problems. That's
So the
what I love about it.
darkness.
Darkness, puffiness, crow's feet, droopy eyelids. Again, you know, if you've got constant issues, if this is an issue you have every day, you wake up every day and they're there. You go to sleep every night, they're there. You know, miracles we can do. The impossible takes a little longer. So with that, again, we're saying to use it night and day for a minimum of 7 to 10 days. Within that 7 to 10 day period, you will have a 24-hour period where your dark will go jump. The next 24-hour period, your puff will go jump. If that happens on day 3 or day 4, keep going to day 7.
Right.
Okay.
Use it at night, definitely. You can use it in the morning, not a problem. It's brilliant, wonderful, lovely. It is more powerful at night. Most of our products are more powerful at night because they're working with your skin's metabolism. Your skin's metabolism is primarily, it's always on repair, primarily on repair at night. So use it in the morning, brilliant. Use it at night, 10 times more powerful.
So it truly does sort of hide those issues that we try and put makeup over, but you still see the lines, you still see the puffiness, you still see the bags, you still see the darkness. This, in virtually an instant, you've seen those befores and afters, can make such a difference. Check everything out on the website. Incredible deal we've got available. So please do not miss out. But if you want to go for the triple complex, it's normally $43.50. It's down to $25.99.
059919 is your item number if you want to add that into your basket. And again, remember, you'll only pay one postage, which is brilliant.
Absolutely, yeah. So pop everything into your basket. And if you are buying any items that are under £30, I should say, remember, you can get PayPal as long as your basket spend is over 30. So put a couple of items in, you've spent that £30, and then you can split that cost over those 3 payments. We're so busy on so many things. Remember, a couple of items, the price will alter after the show. We've had 2 show limited offers.
The regeneration serum is one of them. We are limited stock. There's more people trying to order than stock that we have remaining. At $29.99, this is such a brilliant price. 568258 is your item number. It's an item that we don't have all the time. It's the first time we've ever had a show with this serum.
It's always been sold out. So the first time we've brought it personally live to air, it's all about those results. It's all about allowing you to get that incredibly youthful looking skin, that lumpy bumpy skin that you see on the before there, and which if you put makeup on that it'd look pimply, and it's not. It's just sometimes we get that texture. Look how it's smoothed that out. And this does this anti-aging, discoloration it's great with, uneven skin tone it's amazing with, but also smoothing the skin, firming the skin, giving you just that. I mean, it's flawless on the after.
The smoothness to the skin, but also reducing the appearance of dark spots and pigmentation.
Well, you're seeing the darkness under the eye there, and the pigmentation going from the eye down towards the sort of cheek area. That's completely diminished. And then taking a look around the whole of the eye up to the actual above the eyebrow. Just how smooth that skin is. Remember, you get instant results in luminosity. After 4 weeks, you truly do get this sort of glass-like skin, this fresh, young-looking skin. But as we always say, so often, especially when it's a limited offer, we get into a situation where more people have got it in baskets than we've physically got stock. It's not yours till you check your basket through. So if you all checked out right now, a good number of you, it would say, sorry, sold out. So please check your baskets through as soon as you possibly can.
568258, you can still add it into your basket and jump the queue.
If you're fast.
If you're quick. Now, we've got to mention, once again, the lip and eye duo, because this is always a favourite.
Well, this is just perfect going into the summer, isn't it? Because we want to have those non-makeup days, go down to the beach and not have any sort of issues with our eyes and have these fabulous looking lips without having to put lipstick on or put lip liner on. So the under eye area, we've got the under eye area is phenomenal. You've got an amazing product. We've just been talking about this product being designed originally for a huge superstar. And what you actually will see is this will diminish very quickly the issues under the eye. And lots of us, I think, have those issues where, oh, you look tired.
Yeah.
And you're not tired. It's just what your eyes are like. That's the area that aged for me really early on. So whether it's puffiness, whether it's darkness, whether it's lines and wrinkles, and the difference there is incredible.
Whether it's fine lines, whether it's dark circles like we can see here, or the puffiness, in instant eye lift is exactly what it is in 15 minutes after the application. And it's going to get better and better the more you use it. It doesn't matter what skin type you are, what ethnicity you are, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. Richard always says he got an email in once, if you've got skin, this will work for you. And that's across the range.
This is a great one because not only does it work under the eye area, so look at the darkness, look at the puffiness, completely diminished. Put it onto the eyelid as well. And there's very few eye creams you can do this with. Can you see how it's actually lifted the eyelid? So now when you put makeup on, you're going to see that makeup clearer, and that's just after 15 minutes, and this is only half of the bundle, because of course you have got in this bundle the lips as well, and the lips can actually make your lips 20% fuller in just 2 minutes. This was a live demonstration in the studio, and this was Helen. And Helen's lips, I mean, she couldn't stop smiling. Looked fab. No lipstick on.
It's also definition, isn't it?
She's got the lip line. Her lips are plumper.
And there's no sting, there's no irritation. Lots of products, when you put them on your lips to give you that sumptuous look, they're really annoying, aren't they? They really annoy the lip area.
And that really shows you, doesn't it? You were seeing there from top to bottom, where it's side by side, you really have got that definition, that fantastic lip line without the lip liner, the Cupid's bow. Also gets rid and diminishes those fine lines that you often get around the lips, that when you put lipstick on, it can seep into those lines. So the difference is absolutely correct. Helen really found that as well. So they are 2 favourite items in a bundle for £34, and you've loved them tonight. And of course, you've got PayPal as well.
Yeah, 871064 is your item number. With your PayPal, you can spread the cost interest-free. And whatever you're shopping for, if you are adding in multiple items, you can pay just one postage across the entire show. We've got to mention again the neck and chest serum. This is designed for that neck area. So if you struggle around that area, so you wear scarves all the time, or you wear roll necks or polo necks.
I think a lot of us forget about our necks, and when we used to sunbathe for hours on end, we never, and even since, we'll put creams onto our faces. Look at the before and after. It's a split screen, so half of the neck is the before, a tough sort of tortoise-like sort of skin, and you can see those very deep lines. On the after, first of all, look at the smoothness of the skin. The skin is completely different, and this is in 2 weeks for £23.99. Not just once, you'll use this continually. But then you can also see there's white lines on the neck area, and that's where they've actually pushed, the actual serum has pushed the wrinkles out. The difference is phenomenal. And can we show Helen's before and after, is that? Because that was absolutely, we know this works, but we did a live actual demonstration
with
in
one
a
of our
show,
models.
And that live demonstration just blew us away, because this was it was in minutes, really, wasn't it?
I can't really remember, but somewhere around 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think
it was live in the show, and even though we know it works, but we were all going,
oh my goodness.
And you can really see down onto her chest, the lightness to her chest, her décolleté area as well, and how that's also made her age spots look so much lighter. I mean, the improvement is just vast. She could put on the nicest of necklaces now, whereas before she probably would try to hide that neck.
You'd cover it up, wouldn't you?
£23.99. Can you imagine going to a beauty salon with £23.99 saying, can you do that to my neck now? The answer would be no, but you've got this incredible cream that, again, instant results, but long-term benefits as well. So 003109 is your item number.
Now, we've had a couple of items on the show that are show limited for the prices that we've got them for. This next item has been the most popular across the show. You've absolutely loved it. It's a night recovery cream and a vitamin C serum. This is perfect for this time of year, isn't it?
Yeah, so you know this time limited offer. If I've got it in my basket and I check out at 3:05.
Well, we'll give now. That's a good point.
If you've got it in your basket at 3 o'clock, we will give you a little bit of wiggle time.
We call it wiggle room.
Wiggle room.
Oh, we have to do this.
You have to do the wiggle.
We do the wiggle.
But you need to check it out as soon as you possibly can. If you come back at 3:45, it's gone up in price.
The price will have gone up, yeah.
So we've got a little bit of wiggle time, but you need to check out as soon as possible.
We did a little bit of wiggle time.
Yeah, there you go. But you've got to be quick. So if you've got it in a basket right now, check your basket through. £16.98 on your first of 3 interest-free PayPal payments. 189599 is your item number. So let's talk you through. Now, the night cream was the hero product.
Yes, the first one we did. And there is nothing you can comment or measure about your skin that does not improve. So freshly cleansed skin, 1 pump on the back of a hand. Don't put it on your fingers and spread it over your face. Not that it's a problem. You're just going to use too much product, waste your money. So 1 pump only. It's a petit pois. In America, they got no idea what petit pois means. Everything's big over there, right? No offense to any Americans watching.
We love a big P.
But petit pois, they're going, what? Sorry?
What?
What? Oh, sorry? A small P, and then they misinterpreted that. Anyway, we put it on the back of the hand because It's a very active formula, which means there's less water in it. All products have water, right? So it warms on the back of the hand. Then you dot your finger in, you dot it around your face, and then smooth it in. That one pump will do your entire face. You can go around your eyes, not in your eyes, around your eyes, no problem. It should even have enough to go down onto the neck. Not a problem. One pump only. Now, it'll totally absorb within 2 minutes. All you'll feel is soft, smooth skin. You can go and lay on a silk pillow. Not a problem.
Right.
There's
It
no
absorbs into the skin.
All you will feel is soft, smooth skin. When you wake up in the morning, the first morning, you will see it in the mirror. You will see the difference.
That's incredible. So it's seeing a difference, instantly. Well, we're seeing a difference here in 60 minutes. So that's not even a night's sleep.
Exactly. So its full result is about 8 hours after the first application.
Wow.
This is just 1 hour. So this lady is just short of 60. You can see she's great skin on the left. On the right-hand side, brighter, smoother, plumper,
much brighter.
more energized skin. Look under the cheek area. You see that relief. You see that skin plumped out as well. You see a much sharper jawline as well.
Definition,
Just
yeah.
1 hour. This is 1 hour first initial application. We like to show you different ethnicities, different age profiles. So this lady is, I think, 26, 27, something like that. You can see great skin, I mean flawless skin, right? On the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, 1 hour later, look how much brighter, look how much smoother, look how much more energized her skin is. So again, it doesn't matter what ethnicity, what age, it's simple to shop. Do you have skin? If the answer is yes, we have proven it works on you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as part of this bundle, the show special, remember you are getting 2 products. So we've just mentioned there the night cream.
And that normally is $49.50 on its own. Yet you're getting it in a bundle for $45.99, and it's alongside the serum, which you are absolutely loving. Very new to the range, isn't it?
Yeah, normally it takes about 2.5 years to bring a product out to market, because we go through panel testing, blah, 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 blah. I was so confident of this product, we went straight to clinicals.
Great.
Clinicals cost a lot of money.
So you need to be confident.
Yeah, so that's why we do the panel testing. That's why we do this. That usually we actually launch a product and test it in the marketplace before investing the money. So clinical testing is between £40,000 and £120,000 per product.
Wow.
So you have. We went straight to clinicals on that.
You knew.
So I'm bashing.
I'm surprised this table has lasted.
Lightweight serum, very high level of vitamin C, stabilized vitamin
Look
C.
at that.
And what we're doing is we're brightening, plumping, smoothing. We do it really, really quickly. This is just 10 minutes. This lady, believe it or not, how old do you think that lady is? On the left. It's not a trick question, honestly.
No, I don't. It's difficult to see from that angle.
40s.
Yeah, she's early 50s. Great
Wow.
skin,
She's
right?
got very good
good
skin,
skin,
yeah.
yeah.
Very good skin.
10 minutes later, oh, come back, Leslie. Just stop going so fast. 10 minutes later, look at that skin. 10 minutes.
That's what you...
She's in her 50s.
Yeah.
You said
Brilliant.
it's like it gives
The
you like glass-like
You
skin,
can
and that's
see
exactly
that.
what you see
Smooth,
there.
bright, the micro relief. Look closely at the skin. You see that little up and down.
Yes.
What we call micro relief. Totally gone. She's in her 50s. She's not in her 20s.
Yeah.
We're not
But
doing
she
that in her 10s.
She looks like she is now.
Now she is, yeah. And now we can go forward and let's look at somebody else. You can see also the blemishes have all diminished.
Yeah.
10 minutes. I have to keep repeating this. 10 minutes. On the left-hand side, great skin, lovely, beautiful. On the right-hand side, brighter, smoother, plumper. Again, look at the micro relief. We've plumped out that 10 minutes.
And that lightweight
Keep coming
serum.
back to that. 10 minutes. Not 30 minutes, 10 minutes.
And that lightweight serum, Richard, perfect for this time of year, isn't it?
For me, I've switched into this completely.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. So it's very lightweight. And what do I mean by that? Sometimes creams can feel a little heavy.
Yeah.
You know, I got some facial
Especially-
hair,
yeah.
as you might have noticed.
Especially when it's warmer climate, it can feel a bit-
Exactly. So in you know, where we sell in Malaysia, Australia, in sort of, when I say Southern America, I mean Texas and things like that. Cream in the day is hard. You don't want to use it. They always go with a serum. Me personally, I find this can go into my beard quite easily.
Yeah.
Right.
I am
Absorbs.
now loving this. So I'm using two of these products.
And everyone at home
the founders
as well.
using this, you know, honestly, the whole range is incredible. Massive thank you to Richard,
Thanks,
as
Rich.
always. You've been quite well behaved.
Yeah, you've been good.
Well, I've
we
been
might,
whipped.
we might let you come
have.
back.
We all
again.
have.
And remember, though, some of the deals, even Richard didn't know the price. So please make sure you do check your baskets through. Massively busy, coming towards the end of the show, but 2 items or two products, one's a bundle and one's a single item, they will go up in price after the show. You've got a little bit of wiggle room, but you do need to get it into your basket and check your basket through. So first of all, the bundle, which is the PM and the serum,
vitamin C serum.
serum.
A £52 saving more than you're spending. $45.99 for the 2 products, the PM and the vitamin C.
And
perfect for this time of year.
A vast amount of the stock has already actually gone, so it's a bit like stock or clock. You do need to check your basket through, but actually the stock that's left, it will go back up in price.
Yeah.
So check your basket out and get it home and try it. You've seen those results, and those results could be yours. And then what else have we got?
Well, our other show special was that fantastic Regen serum that we've got for you. There's so many more of you trying to order this than we have stock remaining. It's super limited stock. It's down to $29.99. As I say, first show we've ever done with it. It sells out time and time again. 568258 is your item
And again,
number.
instant results. You'll see the luminosity. You'll notice that difference straight away. But after 4 weeks, honestly, the difference in your skin is absolutely incredible. But again, you are going to kick yourself, because if you don't check your basket out, well, you could press checkout and it says sold out, but you will kick yourself if there is any left, and then you come back on and it's gone back up in price. Check your baskets through, because a lot more people are trying to.
Yeah.
You've all got it in your baskets and there's just not enough stock for all of you, so please check your basket out. Great way to start the range as well, I think.
You can still shop after the show, but those time-limited offers, get them in your basket quickly and check out quickly. shopontv.co.uk.
Well, it's been a quick night.
It's been very quick.
lovely to have your company. Do check your baskets out and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.